No.
Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium at altitude. Altitude that's been piloted by the likes of Young, McMahon, and Detmer, and home to the BYU Cougars. There are certain games that get the juices flowing, and when you have number one versus number two, it'll send a shiver up your spine. As we'll see the number two team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number one team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He smashes his way through again. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. A top two battle like this, so early in the season, an opportunity here to make a big statement.
No question about it. You know there's so many ramifications with the college football playoff and the Heisman Trophy in this game, even though, David, this is early in the year.
They're early, but head-to-head will matter down the road. Obviously, two.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. Touchdown, BYU! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll line up for a second down play. Martin back to pass. Pressure, nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. Touchdown, Cougar! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brewster. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Sturdivant. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason polls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves with some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Bruins are on the move. Martin will throw it. It's complete to the left. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet. McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
They keep attacking through the air. Looking for a deep man. And the pass is intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Going up top on 1st down. He fires one deep down the right side.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages. Because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
The short hands, it's Davis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. BYU right back to the line. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Moving away from pressure. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now... down.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes
on. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Man,
And they
this is
can't
fuck
connect
out of
a
here.
costly
What
turnover
kind of
run
fucking
down.
throw is that?
What a great job by this defense. You get 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Fires into the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of this situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone. You're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker. Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The give to Davis. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a crease to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loss of 2. Now a 4th down. Number 35 on to kick it away.
They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, BYU 14, UCLA 0.
1st down to start the drive after the break. The corners are walked up tight. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built him up.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Hit the afterburners, kid. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Martin back to pass. Going for 6. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to run it back. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Cougars are in the hurry-up.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarter.
He wants to go deep. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Trying to take it back. The 20. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Martin will throw it. Getting some heat. He makes the connection. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the back. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Bruins! What a catch and run for 6. He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of it.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Retzlaff. Quickly complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. The completion well past the sticks. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. He wants to throw. Dances away from the heat. He'll let one go down the right side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. BYU lines up quickly. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll take another shot.
So get the fuck out of here.
That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that.
Get your ass out like that.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're going to throw it again. Slings it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On the Looking for the 4th down conversion, BYU comes to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back it.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Defense in press coverage. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running.
Wiregrass this morning.
Back to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
She was over there. We assumed there had to be a student at Wiregrass.
The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down.
Because that's where they was turning. And Jordan thought they was turning, like doing a U-turn.
Good job by the
to get back on the interstate. Her car ain't that bad, though. It's bad, but it ain't bad. I told her she needed to let me do the play.
Changing the original play call. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. All kinds of time in the pocket, down the middle it goes.
No, they hit on the
I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverage. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive. And
they hit on the passenger side.
Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing
game. Yeah.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boy, she got to get another door.
Back door, front door.
And the Bruins will
it broke the accident. Her driver tires. Pretty sure it messed up the back tires too. It's something like that. I forgot the.
Looking for those
but that bar bent or it's cracked.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house.
So they gotta replace that. On the floor, I told you time for SUV.
How about the special teams coming out?
She already took it to somebody?
She gonna take it to him. It's in that her daddy yard right now. But I told her she don't need to. Shit, her dad stopped being a dick. We can do it ourselves. Fix it.
They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff.
Say what?
Coming out with it, it's Brewster. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
And when I went over there this morning, and what it looked like it just needed door repairs. The little bar that's easy fix because I replaced mine before.
Drive that 3 and out. Sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Martin will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
No.
And works it to the 40-yard
I think she
line.
got like 875 left.
More precision throws from this
On the
proven
payments.
quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You
Yep.
think about
Been a long time coming, but she almost here.
Names in UCLA history.
He's got his man. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
Guess they're going to pay her what the call worth.
With a new set of downs.
Before the damage.
He's going to pass. Going for the big play.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Hey, man, on offense, we'll take them however we can get them. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. There was a pass deflection.
Here on, so I'm hoping they find them so we can go ahead and see them. And then insurance company.
Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Lining up to add another. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Nebraska endured a hostile crowd and a challenge that always comes with playing away from Memorial Stadium, and the Huskers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. BYU right back to the line.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Trying to get to it.
Boy, this shit pissing me off, nigga. Niggas ain't doing what you tell them to do.
All the beef, right? We're bringing more guys to the line of scrimmage, more guys near the ball, thinking run, run, run. How about this? They try to be coy, slip the pass in there. Defense says, no, no, no. They were ready for it. Get the big sack. Get the lost yards play.
They're only 1 for 3 on 4th down attempts, but they'll try it again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you've set the other team up for almost automatic points.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Martin back to pass. He caught it. Touchdown, Bruins. And that will give him the lead.
Go to your room.
When you're handed a break
Go
with
get your blanket.
unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal.
You play too much. I keep telling you to leave her alone.
I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8 clap and a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
This defense is
just because he ain't trade for nobody or acquire nobody this offseason.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, BYU.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Quarterback will audible. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do.
Y'all probably just mad at him for what he did with Grady Jarrett.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. The Cougars headed quickly to the line.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to wrap it.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Trying to make... It's a fumble. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. Final play of the quarter coming. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Martin will throw it. He's got his man. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, UCLA 28, BYU 21.
First down to start the drive after the break. going with the ground game left. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense...
And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
On 3rd down, going up top. Dumps it to the back. He's got his man. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Bruins are on the move. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
That's it. You know they do that bullshit in the
defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a
You
bunch
know
of
they do that
plays on
bullshit
this drive,
mean
but now
every
they're
year.
getting down close to field goal range. You're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah,
But
and
then
plays
Austin
don't
tried.
matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting.
Oh, you said the
Catch
Mavericks.
in the middle. It's Sturdivant.
Thought you
He's
knew
there to
Cowboys.
make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And I'm just trying to find ways to manufacture extra yards, right? I just get a couple extra in the red zone, and then I get that touchdown that I'm searching for. So I like it. It wasn't ultra productive, but it's a good way to get positive yards.
They're bringing heat. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Boston College delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Chestnut Hill. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He wants to take the top off. Reels it in down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, BYU. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese. And this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zero.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
You think he gets flung by who? What you mean by that?
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Second and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Martin back to pass. Scrambling away. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
He looks that one in nicely. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Steelers in group.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
I seen somebody, Aaron Rodgers, going there. I don't know how true that is, or what kind of impact it's going to make.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On second down, looking again to throw. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab on the right. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Oh, they are fortunate to get that fumble back, but the clock is still ticking, and they've got to go and go now. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to go up top on first down. He makes the catch. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Got to get to the line, get it settled, get the clock stopped for the potential game-tying field goal. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, UCLA.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And with 5 seconds left, this one to send us to overtime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And in the final seconds, guys, they find a way to get it tied. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We'll get it started here in overtime. Martin will throw it. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw. He finds his man.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
He wants to pass it on second down. Unloads to the right. Got his man.
Quarterbacks nowadays are so good. With 1 second or 2 seconds, they can make really big plays. But when you give them that much time, my goodness, all of them are going to be successful.
First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Man, you play this whole game back and forth into overtime. Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball. Touchdown, UCLA! And they grab the lead here in overtime.
UCLA.
Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
38, BYU, 31.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. BYU lines up quickly. Looking to pass on second down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, BYU! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
And just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route, and the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
They're not going to mess around. They'll go for two and the win right here. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Wants to go up top. Pocket starts to collapse. They didn't make it. Pushed all the chips to the middle of the table for the two-point try, and they get nothing. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening. But we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I didn't say no more.
And listen, I can't lie. My dad.
Stop doing that. Kennedy, get out that tub and go to bed. Everybody finna listen to you whine. Stop doing dumb stuff. You want to get hit. Draw off, put your clothes on, and go to bed. Girl. Go put your clothes on so you can go to bed. Mm-hmm.